everyone, and welcome to Serpentes Sunday for Sunday, May 16th, 2021. I am Lori with Behavior Education at Spirit Keeper Equine Sanctuary. I am joined today by Tauceti from Reach Out Reptiles. And no, he is not here because it's Super Dwarf Sunday. He's just here because he happened to be out. And if he chooses to come out and I'm making a video, I often have him help me by being the snake that can accompany me during introductions or whatever else it is that I'm talking about during the video. It's very appropriate today because today's video is about enclosure modifications, and I'm going to give you an update about the enclosure modifications that I made about 3 weeks ago for Tauceti. He likes them very much, and he's been making more efficient use of the space within his habitat. Just to remind you that Tauceti is in a Zen habitat enclosure that's 4 feet high by 4 feet wide by 2 feet deep. The other enclosure modifications that you're going to get to see today are for our False Water Cobra Vashi. She's still in her same enclosure, but I just made some slight modifications to that, and that's what I'd like to show you in today's video. I hope you enjoy it. The enclosure modifications and new furnishings I placed in Tauceti's enclosure about 3 weeks ago are working out really well for him. He's using his enclosure volume much more efficiently, and I haven't seen him fall or be as clumsy as he was when it was laid out in the way that it was prior to me removing a lot of the tree type stuff and putting in more ledges and shelves, which he seems to like resting on. It hasn't stopped him from wanting out almost every day to explore. Some days he starts as early as 11 a.m. or noon and he wants out, and he will actually spend all afternoon and all evening out. So I just redid Vashi's enclosure a little bit. Since she's getting a little bit bigger, I did take her 10-gallon tank out that she was in as a smaller baby. I just don't see her using it very much anymore. The majority of the time she's either out basking or she is underneath her swimming pool in this little cubby hole that's created by the upside down lid. She likes to burrow under there. So I went ahead and took the 10-gallon tank out, and I added a perch. I added this stone that I'll put her basking lamp over. I will still leave her swimming pool the same, her drinking water the same. I gave her a larger humid hide and a larger regular hide, and it does have a bottom in it, as you'll see in the video how I put that together. Just in case I need to get her out and she doesn't shift on her own, I can wait until she's in that hide or her humid hide, and then I would be able to lift her out. And she is still in a 3 foot long by 2 foot deep by 18-inch high enclosure at this time. She hasn't outgrown that yet, but she's going to. False water cobras get large. So I already have a 6 foot enclosure here for her. When she does outgrow this one, that's the one I'll move her up to next. Here's my latest snake hack for my own personal convenience. I needed a hide for our false water cobra that has a bottom in it, and I just decided to take 2 of these reptile basic hides and put them together with zip ties. So I just drilled some small holes in the back, and I used zip ties to secure them together. And I don't think I'm going to secure it anywhere else because I do want to be able to open it up a little bit if I need to clean it, and I can right now. And I don't think that it needs to be secured necessarily in the front because it's not coming apart very easily. And if I need to pick it up, I mean, my thumb is going to be on the edge and I would pick it up like this. So I think I'm just going to leave it secured here at the back for now, and I'll see how that works out. But I don't think I'm going to secure the front. So I did end up putting twisty ties on both of the front corners just because it makes it more stable. I'm going to be setting stuff on top of it. She's never soiled her hides before, so I have no reason to think that she'll soil this one, but if she does, it's just a matter of untwisting these two twisty ties in front and opening it up to clean it, so that will be fine. So here's Vashi back in her enclosure, all safe and sound. She actually spent a few hours in an exercise tent, and she went inside this shift box, which made it really convenient for me to move her back into here. So if you see that box right there, that was in the exercise pen. And when she decided that she had moved around enough and she was done exercising, she went into this shift box. And I just covered the opening and I just carried her in here, and I just put the whole shift box on top of her humid hide, which is on top of her regular hide, which is in her living habitat. And so that went off without a hitch, and she's back safe and sound inside her habitat without any distress. And yes, I am taking this through the glass because I'm not going to open it and have her think that maybe I'm going to feed her again. Everybody, TC and I would like to thank you so much for watching today's video. Until next time, everybody, please remember to always be kind and love your animals.